Shanquella Robinson, 25 years old, and for the most part, ready to live her life. And this is her. And I know for the most part, y'all probably like, well, we left that in 2022. Did we really? Now, what we all know for sure is that she took a bunch of her friends, whom she thought was friends, to Cabo, and then a fight broke out. This woman right here, Dejanay Jackson, at the time, fought her while everybody else recorded, leaving her, bringing her belongings back to the United States, then telling her family, like, oh, she just, passed away due to alcohol poisoning. It wasn't until, like, things unraveled that we found out, like, you attacked her while she was intoxicated, and basically she unalive due to a broken neck. Now, we now call these friends the Cabo Six, and it is a true story is everybody ain't your friend, and that hate run deep, right? This has become a cautionary tale, but for the most part, to date, nobody has been tried for Shanquella Robinson's unaliving, just because of, one, it happened in Cabo, two, they are United States citizens, and it has been touch and go. Some say that it should happen over there in Cabo, like that's where they should be tried and everything else, and others say that they should just get justice right here on American soil, since they were all United States citizens, right? But one thing for sure, I know y'all probably wondering is like, Cam, why are you bringing this up? Okay, so real quick, I came across this dude. He was sitting up there talking about how this girl, Dejanay, I don't give a fuck how her name is said, honestly, was brought in and locked up due to charges on this case. Now, I didn't find anything relating to what he was talking about, but one thing I got to love about the internet is, y'all said, baby, not even if it's a 1 week, 2 months, 6 years, 78,000 trillion years, we will never let you forget. This woman right here, her name is Dejanay Jackson. As I stated before, she changed her name to E'' Green, like the color, and she thought we was just gonna rock out with her and let her live her best life. Like, girl, we seen you in 4K do this to this girl, and you think we was just gonna let you forget? No, ma'am. But what I did come across throughout this whole thing is the FBI basically released 100-page paperwork, or hold on. So in these 100 pages of documents that the FBI just released, they were basically asking questions about the property in which Robinson unalive, security footage, the 911 call, the medical examiner records, and more. They are really trying to get down to the nitty gritty. And mind you, these documents just came out like 2-3 days ago. They basically sent this over to the Mexican prosecutioner. Now, mind you, it's just been a couple of days. I don't know if they heard anything back yet. Mind you, I was just scrolling online trying to find information about what dude posted about, and I came across this. Now, authorities did search through a cell phone belonging to someone who went on the trip with Robinson. I almost say Shanquella. It seems so bad to, like, not call somebody by their name even after they pass. And they didn't really find anything pertaining to when she actually passed. You know what I'm saying? Now, they saying like everything that was on the pages was pretty fucked up. But a lot of the information on the pages was redacted, meaning they took out a whole bunch of information. Just because I'm feeling like they probably couldn't say nothing because nobody was really charged in her passing yet. So they had to be careful with their words and things like that. Now, Shanquella's mama basically filed a $100 million wrongful unaliving lawsuits against the FBI, the U.S. Department of State, and Cabo Six. You know what I'm saying? But they're basically trying to see if it can even be a thing or if they're even going to push it through, because technically her unaliving and her passing didn't happen here on U.S. water or U.S. land. It happened in a whole nother country. So that's why her family is getting so much pushback, because it wasn't even on water. And I get what she's trying to do, and I understand that. But like, you're forcing the government to do something, and it wasn't even nothing they had no parts in. They don't even have control over the land of anything. But Shanquella Robinson, her passing will always be a cautionary tale. And one thing I'm gonna say, y'all ate down with finding this girl who tried to change her name from Dejanay to Imani Green. Y'all ate with that. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's one of those things, like, you think you are doing something and you go on to have fun with your friends, and then your friends do this. When TLC said, what about your friends? This is not the type of stuff I think they was talking about, but it make you think, though. It do make you think. And all these years after the fact, her family got to deal with that. Like, it's just a mess. And I would hate to be her mother and father and really be trying to fight a system that really is helpless in the situation as well. This is one time I can't say that justice is really not served when they have to wait on somebody else to see justice through. I don't know. Tell me y'all thoughts.